Welcome, sports fans. Thanks for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Alongside Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And on the sidelines, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. We've got the Boston Celtics and the Sacramento Kings. It'll be the Celtics off the tip. And here's Jones. Pass to Havlicek. Inside. Here's Russell. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Russell's got his team on the board to start the game for the Celtics. Right side, Fox. Back to Hield. The Kings need to get off a shot here. And Holmes throws it down.
And not just a score. Hield is solid at reading when his guys are open for a look.
Rebounded by Holmes.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chipping.
Poked loose. It's stolen by Jones. Out of bounds. Sacramento will take possession.
Yeah, simply stated, you have to take care of the basketball, and they don't on that possession.
And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for the Kings. Driving in. Good for the basket. Starting off 1-for-1 with that shot.
And Fox starting to show you his abilities inside. It has quick instincts, which I think helps him when he's down low.
Russell. The layup missed. A little over a minute 30 into this first quarter. Here's Fox. Up top, Holmes. They kick out to Hield. 5 to shoot. And it's blocked. What a play as he just snatches the shot out of midair. Here's Russell. And the slam dunk by Russell.
And remember, Havlicek was a highly recruited quarterback, so you see his passing ability on that one.
Hield outside. Pass to Barnes. Lets it go. Hield with the bucket.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Bill Russell.
And Russell gets it to go. And so Fox will bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. Hield outside. Pass to Barnes. Back to Hield. Money from the wing. Hield's got his second bucket tonight.
A catch-and-shoot specialist. Hield has a quality jump shot and really makes quick decisions.
Jones, no one around him. And that comes off the assist by Jones.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Outside, Fox. And he drives in. Misses from short range. The Celtics with the lead. To the middle. And the basket by Jones.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
And just maybe the quickest player in the league. Fox can get to the bucket at will. Better bring some help when he's driving.
Here's Jones. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Now here's Hield. 5 on the clock. Here's Bagley. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And he's just an attacking player. A guy who doesn't mind a little contact. Bagley there with a strong finish.
Jones with it. Picked up by Bagley. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. The Celtics shoot their first free throws of the game.
First team foul.
That one is no good. The Kings trailing. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Mitchell. Back to Halliburton. Now here's Harkless. Knocked away. The speedy hands of Sam Jones caused the steal. And that one's good from Havlicek.
Well, that's why they're in front. Aggressive play at both ends. Nicely done.
And they're scoring pretty well as we conclude the first quarter. Boston on top. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Celtics.
And so far, these guys have done a fantastic job finding the opening man and getting some easy baskets.
Well, they've established their presence in the paint tonight also, and a lot of their scoring coming from down low so far.
Now, here is Halliburton. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Harkless. Rebound, Boston. Jones with it. Halliburton picks him up. The kick out to Havlicek. Back to Jones. Havlicek outside. And Jones has it in the corner. To the inside. Here's Sanders. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish.
I'll tell you, most of the time this guy's going to finish that, but that was tremendous defense that prohibits him from completing the play.
Now Harkless. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Mitchell left side. Over Jones. The shot by Mitchell, no good. Boston leading by 4. Back to Russell. It's blocked. A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Here's Mitchell. Takes it inside. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The Kings currently have the league's longest playoff drought. De'Aaron Fox was 8 years old the last time they made the postseason. And he says this is the most passionate fan base. So let's be special and dig out of this hole. As competitors, we want to win right now, but we know that we're building something. Kevin?
Well, they've got the right attitude and close to a breakthrough, many people think. David, thanks. Here's Jones. The shot is good, and so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Pass to Mitchell. Back to Halliburton. Again, the miss by the Kings. Here's the Celtics with the ball. Haven't allowed any points in the second quarter.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Now, here's Mitchell. No points in the game yet for him. Harkless. Now, here's Halliburton. It's good. He scores. That's his first basket after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Pass to Jones. Russell high post. Back to Jones. And Jones with the stuff.
And guys, there are 2 types of stars. I mean, the guy who makes himself look better, and then there's the guy who makes his teammates look better. Russell is clearly the latter.
The Kings shooting their first free throws of the night. And just a couple years ago, Doris, it seemed, didn't it, like bigs were a dying breed in the NBA? Then last season, 2 of the top MVP candidates were centers.
There was so much conversation that true 5 men, the center position, was no longer in vogue. And then all of a sudden, look what happens. Nikola Jokic and Joel Embiid were neck and neck for long stretches of the season. Both 5 men, both highly skilled. To me, it's always about, can you play the game or can you not play the game? And those 2 men, they can play.
And the relentless nature that is Bill Russell, always working for the best scoring opportunity. Won't find one better than that.
That's a 3-second violation.
And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
In for your Kings.
Celtics leading by 10. Jones with it. Driving inside. Lets the 3 fly. And again, Boston with the triple.
Great ball movement there.
And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. And it's Russell with the rebound. Celtics on offense. They're on a 13-4 run. And De'Aaron Fox gets the whistle that time.
De'Aaron Fox.
That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
32 seconds left to play here in the half. Russell high post. Back to Jones. 4 on the clock. Puts the move on. And it's Russell missing. The Kings trail by 13. And here is Fox. Pass to Bagley. Over Sanders. Again, the miss by the Kings.
Listen, simply put, he's got to finish that. It's not like the defender was right on top of him.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Here's Fox. Barnes outside. Lets it go with the 3. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
He got a little ahead of himself there trying to pull the team even.
That's a big miscue, and you hate to see that happen at this point in the game.
Now here's Jones. Down low. Back to Havlicek. To the paint. And the rejection by Holmes. And De'Aaron Fox gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's his second.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Here's Jones. Pass to Havlicek. Fires from deep. Sacramento grabs the miss. And And they're moving it up. Fox with it. He's picked up by Russell. Back to Fox. And here is Holmes. And here is Fox. He's guarded by Russell. Fox, no good. Boston leading by 13 to the inside. That one doesn't go. Great D that time from Bagley.
Well, an 0-for-3 start to the half. You need to pick it up and start to put some pressure on your opponent.
Here's Fox. Good D by Sanders.
Kings foul.
And De'Aaron Fox gets the whistle that time.
That's his third.
And that'll be his third foul so far.
First team foul. Substitution for your Kings.
Pass to Havlicek. Nice ball movement by Boston. Jacks up a three. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Havlicek's got the first points to start out the third quarter for the Celtics. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Boston foul.
Thank you, guys. We have seen today's athletes taking stands for social justice.
First team foul.
All-star Bradley Beal says, we understand there will be a backlash, but we don't care about that. I'm a human being, a citizen, just like everybody else. I have family and friends still living in those environments, and I'm their voice. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you very much. Pass to Russell. It falls through, making him 6 for 11 in the game.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Here's Harkless. Here's Halliburton, defended by Jones. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's Halliburton missing. Celtics leading by 17. Outside, Jones. Pass to Russell. Back to Sanders. Right side, Russell. Rebound by the Kings. Down low. Here's Bagley. And finished off by Bagley.
Yeah, ferocious at the rim. Bagley can finish with power or finesse.
Outside, Jones. Havlicek outside. There's the three. And again, Boston with the triple.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Now, here is Halliburton. Driving the lane. And out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession.
Substitution for your Kings. Alex Len. Harrison Barnes.
We've got 1:18 left to play here in the third. Pass to Havlicek. The three. Len grabs the board. The Kings trail by 18. Here's Barnes. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
John Havlicek.
Well, you won't see a lot of this. Barnes tends not to draw a ton of fouls, but he baits the defender in that instance.
At the line for your
The Kings shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. First free throw is good. And he makes both free throws. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Pass to Havlicek. From the wing. Boston, no good that time either.
Boy, a really tough quarter for this guy. Just struggling to make shots right now.
Now, here's Mitchell. Halliburton for 3. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Halliburton's got 7 points in the game.
In that first half, guys, they didn't shoot nearly as many threes as they have here in the second, trying to use that shot to stay in the game.
Out to the wing. Back to Sanders. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. And the Celtics lead by 15.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
And it's Mitchell missing. Pass to Havlicek. And the dunk by Havlicek.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
And he has shown a terrific feel for how the defense is playing him and then taking advantage of that.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Boston with the ball. 17-point game. All sorts of time. And another basket for Boston.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Fox with it. Jones covering. Halliburton on the wing. Outside, Fox. Over Jones. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It's on Sam Jones.
First team foul.
And we talk about Fox's speed, but he also has length. I mean, he's a factor there in the paint. Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
Here's Havlicek. Sinks the triple. Havlicek's got 5 points now this quarter.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
Well, credit the offense, though. If you're going to come with casual defensive effort, this team's responsibility is to take advantage, and they do.
Celtics leading by 20. Right side, Russell. Doris, to limit travel during the 2021 season, the NBA scheduled baseball-style series, teams facing off in consecutive games. How did you like that?
You know, more important than what I thought, Kevin, we had a number of coaches tell us throughout the course of the regular season that they actually loved this format. The reason being, as you said, number one, it cuts down on travel. But number two, they thought it mimicked the playoffs, where you had to make game-to-game adjustments. It also raised the intensity level because you had just played this opponent. And so, you know, things get competitive and nasty. It elevated the game. I love it.
In for your Kings,
Clock at 6.
Tristan Thompson.
Three-pointer, Heel. They get the rebound. Holmes. Missed inside. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Inside. Russell. And the rejection by Holmes. Healed outside. To the middle. Crafty move. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Nice ball movement by Boston. And Russell gets it to go.
Assist from John.
And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Celtics.
We've seen them make the extra effort from a defensive standpoint, closing out airspace and sending shots back.
They've gotten out on the break over and over tonight as well. A lot of baskets coming in transition.
The Celtics on offense. They've outscored them 10 points to 2 during this run. And so here's Sacramento. Pass to Holmes. To the inside. Sanders with the steal.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Uncovered. And another basket for Boston.
John Havlicek.
You know, I like that recognition. He knows he's in rhythm, knows this is the time to give his team some punch.
Healed outside. .144 left to play in the final quarter. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
That's it.
It's going to be on Bill Russell.
Second
And Doris,
team
with the
foul.
financial challenges that the pandemic posed for the NBA, private equity firms looking to break into ownership. Some questions still to be answered with that, don't you think?
Oh, I think no doubt, Kevin. And with the rules shifting in recent years to set that minimum ownership stake, it's going to be interesting to see whether this will become a real thing. But I believe if it drives franchise values, there will be momentum gained.
On the basket
Sam
by
Jones.
Jones.
The assist.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard.
And guys, this is where instincts come into play. So much you have to read defensively. Russell
Sam
not
Jones.
fooled at all. Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
Here's Jones. He can't hit that time. And the Celtics going the other way now. Pass to Russell. Back to Jones. He's still up. Now he's 9 of 10.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Here's Hield. And he lays it straight in.
And what focus from Hield there. Not an easy finish, but that guy finds a way.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Jones.
Into the lineup for your Kings.
Here's Mitchell. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking.
Box jumping out, Michael J. Hop, rap, I rapper can't drop, road legs say I'm on my 8 watch, waist up, 7-figure, still at the stove, on my these dominoes, and my Houston getting Papa Do's, my Dominicano about to, long just souls over the drove, hit the counter.